recorded. Hi, Bedoya Bells. Let's do some mobility. All right, we're going to start with some wrist circles, friends. So we're going to be on all fours, and we're moving with our hips around in a circle so that we can kind of draw that circle around your wrists. And you can kind of tuck the core, distribute your weight as you need to. And now we're going to take it the other direction. Nice. Good. The next one is side to side with our wrists. And again, it's very gentle, so not too much weight, but just sort of finding that shift where you sink into those wrists and come out on the other side. Everything we do with kettlebells is really wrist friendly from the perspective of like compared to barbells, but it's still pretty intense. So nice. Now your fingertips are going to face you, and we're going to be nice and careful to kind of like slide ourselves a little back, further back. And then how far back your butt comes down is kind of like how far that stretch is going to go. Think about pulsing for a few moments back here and then maybe coming back up for some relief. This is my favorite one for wrists. So if you are in need of a go-to wrist mobility, this would be it. Maybe one more here. And the last wrist mobility, you're going to put your palm facing up. This one's pretty intense, my least favorite. Couple of pulses there. Good for 3, 4, 2, and 1. All right, so the next one is called thread the needle. Let me find the foam roller. Dun, 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 dun. Friend, do you have a foam roller with you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, perfect. So for thread the needle, hips are lifted, and think about like threading the needle. You would just go like this, body weight. But since we have the foam roller, if it's possible, we're gonna kind of like sink into it a little bit more and then come up. So this hand is helping you not go too deep while you get your shoulder, woo, little thoracic twist and shoulder stretch. Same thing here. You want to pause at the bottom for anywhere between like 3 to 5 seconds. And bring it up. So good. Keep it up. Oh man, needed this. Oh, beautiful. Other side. So plant it, spread it, and let's roll it out. Woo! I love this one because anytime we do like a racked hold, these muscles that we're getting right here. So good. Nice. One more. Brilliant. And we are going to take it into cat-cow now. So you can put that foam roller nearby because we will still be using it. Now we're pushing through the shoulder blades and rolling up and then dropping the belly and lifting from the chest towards the sky. This is the time to really think about just like one vertebrae at a time with that cat-cow, as slow as possible. Oftentimes we only have like 2 minutes, so we rush through it, but you have all the time in the world because this is the mobility session. Nice. Keep it up. Right here, last one. Good. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab that foam roller. This time, We're going to lay on the side, and the knee's going to go on the foam roller, and we're just going to kind of windmill open and close. That's all. Open and close. And when you open, same thing, pausing there for a nice 3 to 5 Mississippi. Oh, it feels so nice. Yes, come on. Good. Give me one more on that side, and then you will switch sides. Switching sides. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Same thing on the other side. Definitely trying, I feel like we do a lot of the same stretches whenever we do mobility in Bedoya Bell. So this session, we're gonna see some new things. It won't just be your greatest stretch ever, even though it is really great. Awesome. I went on like a baby hike yesterday to check my ankle out. And it was just like the smallest loop ever, but it was still gravelly and uneven surface. And my ankle said, nope, you still can't do that, Nicole. So these mobility sessions have been saving my mental health. We're gonna go 2 more here. On this last one, really let yourself lay out there for a second. Good. Your next move will be a scorpion twist, so you can roll right onto your stomach. And we're gonna do a little twisty twist on both sides. Ooh. Hand goes by the chest, opposite hand extends, and you bring that leg over. This is as much a shoulder stretch as it is kind of for that thoracic spine. So definitely want to think about, just like you would in a Turkish getup, angle that hand a little tiny bit downward and let you get that front shoulder stretch. You're just alternating sides here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Give me one more on each side. When you finish on each side, we will go ahead into a child's pose, but we are adding the foam roller. Hello, foam roll friend. So this will look like arms extended, roll it forward. All right, roll it forward, lift the right side, lift the left side, and then bring it back up. So you're here, you roll out, lift, lift, bring it in. This is a little bit of work right here. It's not gonna feel the best from the get-go. Woo, we're looking for 5 total, 5 total. We're getting into the shoulders now, so starting to move away from the thoracic and into the shoulders. Nice. One more. One more. Good. Now we're going to bring that to the side again. And for the shoulders, we're going to do prone lying swimmers. So yes, our face is on the floor. You start with your hands behind your heads. You bring them out and behind your back. So really just fully extending your range of motion. So we're going to try for 6 of these right here. The nape of your neck to the small of your back. Yes. Push through those fingers, really get that nice stretch. Awesome, awesome work. All right, get that last one in, and once you're done, you're gonna go ahead and sit up and we'll get into our neck. So we just did wrists, thoracic mobility, and shoulders. How you feeling?
Good.
Good.
Very good. Yeah.
Woo. So making fists and rolling your shoulders down. We're gonna start to just tuck to the side and then roll all the way around as slow as you can, really emphasizing the range of motion and using your neck. So the reason why our shoulder blades are down is so that we don't cheat. We'll go 3 in one direction and then 3 in the other direction. Let that head hang nice and heavy. Ooh, I feel some crunchies in the back of my neck. I've been going to the chiropractor more often, and I've never had neck adjustments until then. It is pretty fun. I didn't know my neck could do that. I got one more in this direction. All right. Now we're going to do chin tucks, which basically are just double chins. So you start with 2 hands on your chin, then you bring it back and bring it forward. This is the best one for your neck extensors, which are right here. If you ever feel pain in the back of your neck, it's probably coming from this. And jutting our head forward when we're driving, texting, or at the computer. So you don't want up and down, we always want forward and back with this one. My chiropractor showed me this one, it was so funny. I was like, can you do it again? I just want to see that double chin.
My chiropractor did the same thing to me.
And last one. All right. Next up, let's try to do the thoracic extension on the foam roller. I hate this one because I feel like I never get it right, but it's basically, it's going to be on the back of your shoulder blades, like right underneath them. You're going to hug yourself and extend back over the foam roller. So I would adjust it here, get my feet as if they are planted, heels up, extend back, and come up, tuck the rib cage and the pelvis. So we're going to try for 6 of these. Take your time with them. Ooh. And then just come on up once you've hit 6. Nice. We're gonna move for the first time to standing. So we're gonna go ahead and be gentle with ourselves here. Dun. And ooh, it's so weird. You can see the mirror, you can see me. It's like, we're just gonna bend it over and do that little like bend down, stretch up for the hamstrings here. Down into that squatty position, and then shake the booty on up. Pretend like you got like a slight moment at 305 right here. Shake, shake, shake. Big inhale, big exhale as you push towards the sky. Wiggle it out. Wow, I didn't notice how tight my hamstrings were. Aren't they always, though? Aren't they always? Woo! Good. Give me about 3 more right here. 3 more right there. Good. Take your time with it. No rush. The move that we're going to go to next is going to be toe raises. So if you need a wall or something to hang on to, that's fine too. And we're going to try for 10 toe raises. So a little trick as well is I like to put this like between my ankles to make sure that my feet are like staying together, not pronating out when I do it. So I'm gonna grab that ball and do that with this. Right underneath those ankle bones, and then lifting up for 10. 9, doesn't have to be super high. 8, these glutes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay there. We're gonna bend our knees this time and do the same thing. So make sure that pelvis is tucked, knees are bent. We go 1, 2, 3. This focuses on the soleus, which is a different part of that calf muscle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it for 9, and take it for 10. All right, awesome. So that toe raise is going to be nice and important to strengthen our calves, which is honestly something we don't get to work out a lot with our kettlebells. So definitely always encourage it. We're going to move on to our 3-point step. So the 3-point step, if you have an elevated surface, great. If you don't, we can do it on the floor. It's where we're tapping our heel out to the front, out to the side, and then down to the back. All right, so let's get that going. There's 1. Out front, out side, down to the back. Front, side, back. 3. Front, we're going to do 6 on each side. Side, back. So now we're getting into a little strength and stability. Front, side, back, and we got time for 1 more here. Front, side, and back. And we're gonna switch our feet out. This move is really good for dancers or runners. Front, side, even just the casual dancers or runners. And I know you love the 305. So we're getting some nice, good quad action right above the knee, as well as ankle stability. Go as slow as you need to here, so that we can have a nice tap, bam, tap, bam. This is pretty hard for me on this ankle, so I am struggling. Gonna get that last movement. Front, woo, side, and back. Oh man, shake it out. Woo! I got my quads. All right, next up, we're gonna have a 30-second balance. So we're just gonna literally balance on one leg for 30 seconds. So here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Pick a leg, and we can use our fists to try to help us stay up in balance. I found one of the crazier things being the second that that ankle stability goes from an injury, it's gone. So this is my bad ankle, and you'll see me doing like all sorts of motions to try to stay up. And my left ankle used to be my bad ankle just because it's my non-dominant side, but now I feel like so strong on it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Relax. And we're gonna go to the other side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lift. Yes. Definitely. We've got some mobility, some stability, and some strength in this class. So we got the whole 9 yards. Good. Just relaxing. Ba-da-dum. See, look at this. So much better than the other side. We love it. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. Awesome. I love it. Do you have something that you could do step ups on comfortably?
Yeah, I have a chair.
A chair? Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This one I can't do with you, but I can show you it. So the move is going to be a step up to a single leg deadlift. So you'll stay on one side. For example, if it's your left side, step up left, together, down, and then your right side does that single leg deadlift, sweeps back for it, comes up. So you'll do 8 on one side, and then 8 on the other. Right will step up, together, down on the other side, and you're just trying to get nice and low and stable, and then go right back into that step up. It's a step up to a single leg deadlift. As slow as you need to go for it. Step together, no hip lift on that one, no knee lift on that one. Step down, and then get your single leg deadlift. Bam, beautiful. And of course the chair is there if you need it, if you need it. Good. Woohoo, I love. There's 2. Yes. This week was the first time that I'd caught a 5 a.m. class in like my whole life. I think the previous studios I worked at in New York didn't even have 5 a.m. They only had 6 a.m. And I was very confused because I was like, Denver, y'all are supposed to be like 10 times more chill than New York. So why is the 5 a.m. class sold out? Like, where do you possibly have to get to? Because I know everybody's still working from home, or if they're not, you're not going into the office at that time. But then I remember that little detail that like a lot of people have kids, and I don't have to worry about that yet. That could possibly be it. But to get there, I had to wake up at 2:50 a.m. It was crazy. You got one rep left. It was kind of fun though. Felt like an extreme version of waking up early on Black Friday. All right, other side for 8. Shake it out, shake it out. Keep the same focus, Good. Those single leg deadlifts, hips squared off to the ground. Nice. That's what I like to see. Good. Awesome. I also got the permit approved for Sloan's Lake, which is this really cool lake that we're always walking around. It's massive, but they have so much green area. And I was like, oh, I want to do something similar, 3 more, to kettlebells in the park that we did in FiDi, because that was super fun. But this time we're going to like get a sign and make sure it has a QR code so we can rein people in. Yes, one last one here, Brent. Good. Okay, I got some more funsies, athletic funsies for you. I can't do these either. It's 3 hops landing on one leg. So you'll go, I can't do it, but 3, 2, 1, land, 3, 2, 1, land. And those hops are like your feet are stuck together, they're moving together, kind of mimicking our toe lifts from earlier. So think 3 nice, good together hops, land on one foot. And we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. That way you don't have to think about it. Just keep alternating legs. 3, 2, 1, you're up. Hop, 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 single leg. Woo. Yes, get some height on those hops. Make them worth your time. Dun, 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 stick it. Just like the movie, stick it. I gotta rewatch that movie. I loved it. Call me, stalk you. 10 seconds, Bryn, 10 seconds. Come on. So, so good. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Dunzo. Nice. All right. We have 2 little sections left here. We're going to go into some hips and then some core. So the hip one is going to be pistol squats for our first move. So we're strengthening a bit here. So we're gonna grab, if you have a really small bell, that can help out. And then we're just gonna do 8 on each side. Down, down, down. Push yourself up. That's gonna be hips, glutes, and ankle. Hips, glutes, and ankle, a little rehab there. So I wanna see 8 per side. Good. That's the way. Nice. You can go as slow as you need to. Got a lot of time here. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way. We just had our first consecutive, like yesterday and today, 72-degree days in a row. So we put the hammock outside. We had a fire last night. Benji gets a little mad at me because one rep left before you switch sides. I don't like having fires when it's cold because our fire is that like gas fire that's not warm enough. Switching sides, good. So like it'll be freezing out and fire doesn't actually warm you up like it would if it was a bonfire. So I was like, I only like having the fire when it's around 60 to 70 degrees out, which it was yesterday. So that was super nice. Nice, let's go, let's go. Looking good. Let's go, Bren. Yes. One more right here. Get that booty, get those hips. Yes. Nice. All right. We're moving on. You can stay standing to a standing windmill. Those are fun, right? They're so painful. I hate pistols. So for the windmill, we're going to take it more from like a PT perspective. So one foot's going to pop to the side. You're going to lift up and you're just going to go kind of straight down the middle here. And we're going to do that for about 6 reps. So hip comes out, legs stay straight. Ooh. Nice. Keep it up, keep it up. 6 total, and then we switch the sides. This is nice opener. Yes, awesome. Now we're gonna switch those sides up. Do the same thing on the other side. Wow, my hip mobility has gone to shit. Good. Nice. Just go down as far as you're comfortable with. So good, so good. All right. Next up, we're gonna go, trying to think which one I wanna do next. Let's go into the down the middle stretch because it just sucks. So we'll get out of the way first. Right here, and we're just gonna pulse down the middle. So, God, this reminds me of like gymnastics days or physical test days when we were in middle school, and they used to try to make you put your legs together and see how far you could slide the thing. I'm like, what is this physical education, physical fitness assessment? It's such garbage. All right, we're here for 20 more seconds. So you can pulse, you can like slowly stay where you are and then move yourself down a little further. Just really get it into those hips here. So funny, they had crunches as part of the Army and Navy physical, and they changed them out for planks like last year. It's like, oh, you just learned that planks are the better core measurement. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're moving it into a leg swing. So you'll be on your back, and this is the one where your leg comes up and then out to the side. All right, so let's go up, out to the side. 1, I'm counting this, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. We're gonna go for 8, 6, 6, 7, 7. Oh dear Lord, make it stop, 8 and 8. My groin. Other side, 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, woohoo! 3. If it helps, you can have your hands under your booty. 3, 4. Oh, 4. Big crack in the hips. 5. 5. I could not lift the heaviest weight in the world and not grunt. 6. 6. But make me do anything that opens up those hips, and I will moan the entire time. It hurts. Good. Let's go. 1 more and 1 more. Good. Staying where you are. We're gonna roll onto your tummy, and here's the move. The knee bends while one is straight. You're gonna lift it, turn the knee towards the floor, and then bring the knee back to the center. So foot faces the ceiling, lift the knee out, lift it back to the center. This is prone lying hip cars. So lying, facing the floor, and really trying to make the movement come specifically from the hip. Oh, let's get 3 more on this side. Last one on this side. And hit that other side. Bam. Oh, good. Focus, focus. Nice, come on. Two more. One more. Yes. Our next one is going to be lying hip abduction. So now we're gonna roll on our sides, and one foot's gonna go in front of you. And all we're doing is lifting this bottom leg. Lifting the bottom leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hip abduction. 4, going for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's switch those sides out. And 10 on this side. 1, 2. So this is not because summer's coming. This is not toning our thighs at all. It is engaging our abductors, really tiny muscle in those thighs that, you know, if something moves in the wrong way around that groin area, can lead to an injury. So this is like a little prehab move, just to make sure they're engaged and they're working for us. All righty, good. See, nothing crazy, not too much there. We're gonna end our hip stretch with a minute-long pigeon on each side. So for that pigeon, you are extending that back leg and just getting in front of that front leg as best as you can. Ooh, you can hold yourself up. You can extend down, whatever's gonna feel best here. I mean, pigeon sometimes is talked about as a lot of hips, but what it really is targeting is opening up that glute on the side a lot. So if you're feeling that, you're on the right track. This whole time we're here, you can play with it. You can sink down a little lower as you get more comfortable. Big breaths. This is the mobility part, right? You're welcome. Just 2 minutes of it. Thought the whole class was just going to be holding poses. 'Twas not. 'Twas organized chaos, which is my favorite type. 10 seconds here. Oh my goodness. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quite honestly, I could have used like 30 minutes of that, but we'll go to the other side. All right, other side. Ooh, so much easier on this side. What is up with that? What is up with that? Nice, sinking into it. We got another minute here. Good. I cannot believe it's almost April. Where's the time going? 30 seconds. Big breaths. You have any travel plans for April, May, June?
Yeah, I'm going to Europe for 2.5 weeks at the end of May. So
Wow.
I had like a ticket from 2020 that I had to use before May 31st.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we're going
right under the wire, right?
Yeah, so we're going like Memorial Day weekend until the middle of June. Yeah, I'm really excited.
2, 1. Okay, let's do the butterfly pose. Just put it down the middle. So where are you going in Europe?
We're doing Paris, and then we're going to Berlin, and then Porto, and then Barcelona. So I'm very excited.
Good choice.
Yeah,
Good choice.
I've never been to Porto, but I've been everywhere else before.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be nice because like I've never gone to Barcelona or Paris with John before, so it'll be fun. Like he hasn't gone to Paris since he was 12.
Wow.
So,
when was the last time you were there?
like 6 years ago. So
Yeah.
like not super recent, but I went with my family like 6 years ago.
We were thinking the same thing. It's like Benji and I have all these international travel stories, but they're all separate.
Yeah.
Like, how nice is it going to be when like we're talking about that like random bar that we found in Barcelona or something, you know?
Yeah.
So that's so
Yeah.
sweet. I love
Portugal.
Portugal is amazing.
Yeah, I've only been to Lisbon before, so I'm really excited. We're going for like 4 days.
Yeah.
So good.
20 more seconds here. I liked Lisbon, but after you see Porto, like nothing can compare. Like we went to Porto first and then we did Lisbon. I was like, oh, Lisbon's just a big city, but like Porto is so fucking magical. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. I've always wanted to go, so I'm really excited that we had like Barcelona we're going to with a bunch of friends. And so we were like, oh, we need a place to stop in between. And we were like considering Portugal with our friends. So we were like, let's just go to Portugal ourselves.
That's perfect. That's fun that you get to do part of the trip solo, but then also meet up with friends.
Yeah. One of our friends moved to Barcelona like a couple months ago, so it'll be nice. That's
super cool of them. Like they lived in the States and they moved to
No, they're European. Like they were living in Madrid. Like he's from Austria, but his fiance is from Barcelona. So like,
oh nice.
They were always gonna like end up back in Spain. So
yeah. I loved Madrid. They're both good cities.
Yeah, Madrid's really nice, but like, so we visited them in Madrid once. To see them in Barcelona.
Well, it's always fun also to see like where your friends move, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like slowly by slowly, our age demographic is like kind of like upgrading a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we were in our little like apartments and then we're like, oh, combined income power, you move in with somebody and you can get like a bit of a nicer place or you move somewhere. So it's nice. Yeah, I feel like everyone's moving. I know. One of my friends is moving to Denver. Yes, reason to visit. Yeah, he's moving in like a month, so it's a big move. Is he? Do you know if he's driving? I don't. I think they're probably gonna drive. Like, they went out for like a month in January to make sure they liked it. So, oh well, that's a good time to check it out because if you like it cold, then you're gonna love it in the summer. Yeah, he's been to Denver like a ton of times. So he always like for years had talked about moving out there. So I'm excited that he's finally doing it. We're gonna move into core stuff. So this is where we might not be able to talk. We're gonna do hollow body from here and bring our arms overhead and back down. So you're really just like drawing a big chicken flap wave, and we're just gonna be there for 40 seconds. All right, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. I found out like I don't love the weather because it's cold from, I guess, November until we looked up like, oh, May is the first time, not even April, that it's going to be consistently like 60s and 70s. I was like, dude, that's like 7 months of cold. Like, you can't do that to me. So it's a little bit of like a love-hate relationship right now, because I love like the bars and the like fitness community and being outdoors and stuff, but I am not loving the snow at all. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bird dogs are next. And people were like, didn't you have snow in New York? And I was like, yes, but I didn't need to drive in it. And also New York was like way better. We're just gonna stay on one side for about 10 of these. New York was just so good about like, the second I woke up, everything was like shoveled already and all that stuff. So it didn't really affect the commute or anything too badly. Maybe
Yeah, it's kind of brutal out there with the snow.
But yeah. I know, girl. I skid like 3 times. It was terrifying.
Oh, that's the worst.
No other cars were around, thank God, because that would be like the worst guilt on your mind ever. But one more. And let's switch it up. Watch the small vet back. Don't let it arc too much. And we get to work. Nice. Yeah, I've been really surprised at like the amount of people that have visited, to be honest. I thought, it's one of those things where you'll say you'll visit, but it's so nice when people are like, yeah, I'm coming out. I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. Because I'm not like kidding. We have a whole guest room.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to like go out for work.
You're good. Oh yeah? Could you?
Yeah. Because like Colorado is a sports book state. Like there's like online or sports betting there.
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to like plan that I get to attend all the fun states for like sessions. So I'm hoping, but like my boss is like, oh, we want to do it in like winter because he wants to go skiing. So
that's fair.
I'm like, all right, well, it's
not awful.
Now it's like basically April, so I guess next year, but we'll see.
Okay, we are ending this with a 1-minute elbow plank. Okay.
Gosh.
So let's do it. I've had to do all my planks like single legged. It's crazy. Good. Glutes low. Squeezing them. Pushing through those shoulder blades. Nice tight core. Woohoo! Come on, come on, come on. A minute seems like a lot. We're gonna go for 45 seconds.
I'm okay with that.
Spur of the moment choice. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're good. Woo! Any aches or pain or anywhere you feel like we didn't hit?
No, I feel so much better now.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not your traditional yoga flow, more like recovery.
I don't really like yoga, so.
Perfect.
I can't stand yoga flows. I always find I get really bored halfway through.
That's really fair. It depends on the class, but same. It's like my best friend from high school. It's like her class I know I'm good at because she's an athlete too, but anywhere else I'm just like, oh, no, just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that is our recovery for March, and I can't believe